Greetings to my fellow citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis, and a special acknowledgement to the proud people of Central Bastia. My name is Jonel Powell, the Central Bastia candidate for the People's Action Movement and Team Unity in the general elections scheduled for this Friday, 5th June. During the past 5 years, I have had the distinct honor to serve my country as an ambassador assigned to the Ministries of Sport and Culture. I therefore wish at this time to express my thanks to the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Timothy Harris, and the Deputy Prime Minister and distinguished leader of my party, the Honorable Sean Richards, for the confidence that they bestowed in me with that appointment. I remain humbled by the opportunities accorded me to contribute to the work and advancement of the programs of both ministries. And now that the focus has been shifted to the general elections, I again offer myself as a candidate to serve all the people of Central Bastia as their new Member of Parliament. When the results are known on Saturday, 6 June 2020, it is my hope that my name will be recorded as one of the successful candidates. I'm encouraged by the momentum of my campaign. The feedback and willingness of the people to support me has inspired me and boosted my confidence. They tell me, Jonel, this time is yours. Everywhere I go, they assure me that this time I am voting for Jonel Powell in number 2. They say it in English and express it in Spanish. They even say it in their various accents like Jamaican and Guyanese. I am happy to note that from all indications and all feedback, I am poised to win the seat of Central Bastia. I recognize, however, that nothing comes easily, and I have been working hard to win the confidence and approval of the constituents. And I ask everyone of you to please vote for me and give me the chance to serve. We are on the road to victory, but I will not be complacent. I want everyone to go to the polls early, to put their X by the hat and the name Jonel Powell. All you have to do at the polling station is look for 2 things: the name Jonel Powell, and secondly the hat, and then you place a little X in the middle of the space provided. When I first entered the race in 2015, I promised that I would seek to introduce a new brand of positive and progressive politics designed to empower and uplift everyone. I was fully aware that campaigning in St. Kitts and Nevis would be dirty and personal for some. I knew it was no joyride, but I was fully prepared for the onslaught then. Today, in 2020, I am even more politically matured and ready for all distractions. One of the lessons that I have learned is that when others are void of vision and empty of creative thought, they tend to turn to personal attacks and abuse. But I am different. I am better than that. I know better than to insult and debase the character and sully the good name of my fellow citizens. I will not be distracted from the good work and the cause to which I am committed. Anyone who knows Jonel Powell can vouch for my integrity and my respect for all, especially my elders. No amount of falsehoods and low blows will erase the principles of decency and good character that were instilled in me by my parents, my family, my friends, and my teachers. That is not how I was brought up as a young boy in Macknight, pitching marbles and running around the streets of Central Street and Shaw Avenue, and playing basketball in Market Street and Dorset. So, abuse and personal attacks, that is not my style. Despite the missteps of others, I don't want other young people to be turned off from politics. Instead, I want to encourage young people, especially females, to get involved, make your contribution, and help to change the tone of the political debate. Be positive and strive to make lives better, not tear them apart for short-term political gain. And to families across our country who are today allowing themselves to be divided at election time, I urge you not to do so. Family is more important than your politics. I ask that you would work hard to unite and not divide. This is why I am often asked the question, why do you want to be involved in politics? And others have asked me, why not continue your career as a young lawyer? My answer is simple. I want to serve you. I want to serve because I embrace the principle that a servant leader means putting interests of others above your own. It means, as leaders, we must understand the needs of the people, whether it is for housing, jobs, healthcare, education, safety, or other opportunities for social and economic advancement. In addition to knowing the needs, we must be fully dedicated to represent the people we serve and to find the solutions to their problems. This is why the coalition partners in Team Unity, PAM, CCM, and PLP have decided to adopt the campaign slogan, Stronger, Safer Future. No matter who we are, we must feel compelled to help others. In other words, we must give something back to the country we love and to the people who have the greatest need. So Central Bastille, this is why I have been telling you I got your back. After all these years of waiting, it is my firm belief that the time has come for better representation of Central Bastille. After 25 years of trying the other side, the time has come to try something different, to try Jonel Powell. I serve as the chairman of the People's Action Movement, but I am not a member of government, and I am not a member of parliament. Party and government are two very different things. However, even though I was not elected in 2015, I still fought for you. That is how we got the upgrade to the ferry terminal, the upgrade of the West Bus Line terminal. I fought for and succeeded in getting much needed renovations to the Gardens housing complex, including a new sewage system. I was busy the last 5 years getting streetlights leading to Pine Gardens and Shadwell. Busy getting land and homes for citizens of all ages. I was busy securing furniture and supplies for the Irish Town Primary School. And I am happy to note that I was busy helping to deliver safer streets and communities. While I was busy doing all that and more, others were busy criticizing the peace initiative and the progress of the young men who turned their backs on crime. But I want to tell you that if the people of Central Bastille honor me with their support and they vote for me on Friday, I promise them that I shall fight vigorously on their behalf. I respect my colleagues in the CCM and PLP and my co-leaders in PAM, but I wish to sound the call that if elected, please do not be offended by my stubborn defense and aggressive advocacy for Central Bastille. I intend to fight for better roads in Dorset, Soho, Prickly Pear Alley, Wade's Gardens, College Housing, and New Road. I shall fight because it is our time now for more housing opportunities for young men and women in Greenlands, Freeman's Village, Shadwell Housing Site, and Shadwell Gardens. It is our time now for bigger, better, and more houses for the people of College Street Gut, Westbourne Gut, Nevis Street, Market Street, and Fry's Village. And no matter which section of Central Bastille they come from, it is our time now for more scholarships for our talented students so that they too can go off to university and college. These are the future leaders of our constituency, and we must help them to fulfill their academic potential. Young people of Central Bastille, do not worry. I got your back. Therefore, 2020 must be the year to help more residents of New Road and other districts to get their roofs repaired. 2020 must be a year to replace inaction from an inactive representative with progression from a progressive new member of parliament, Jonel Powell. Unfortunately, politicians too often forget that while they may also serve as ministers of government, their first responsibility is to the people of their constituency. Therefore, my first duty will be to represent your interests in Parliament and to take care of your needs and problems within the constituency. Over the past 3 weeks, I have been sharing my vision for the advancement of Central Bastille, and I have been the only candidate to produce, present, and discuss a plan for our constituency. While I've been doing that, others have been making mischief. When others go low with personal attacks, I rise high with the vision of a boardwalk. When they punch below the belt, I stand tall to raise my voice for football facility at Pine Gardens and to renovate the Gardens Sporting Complex. While others were unable to have ideas over the last 10 years, I have been working on a new leisure park and community center for New Road. When they use their time to attack my integrity, I work even harder on my plan for upgrading the public market. While others demean our immigrant communities of people from the Dominican Republic, Guyana, Jamaica, and other citizens originally from the OECS countries, Jonel Powell is advocating for an amnesty so that they can gain full citizenship. And while others dedicate their efforts to criticize me, I remain focused to fine-tune my plans for a center of innovation to mentor young people who want to start a new business. Therefore, if I am elected, I want to build a boardwalk across the Irish Round Bay Road. This will be a modern facility to allow families to sit and relax and just enjoy the ocean's breeze. You'd be able to take a jog, walk, or admire the movements of the ferries and cruise ships. But it will remain a place for the fishermen to dock their boats. This is vision, a vision for a stronger, safer future. I also plan to upgrade the public market and to transform it into a 21st century shopping complex for our farmers, but with the addition of a second floor to accommodate other small businesses. My efforts will also be directed at the redevelopment of McKnight. This will not be an easy one, and it will take more than 5 years, but I intend to pursue it in phases. My vision here is to rid ourselves of the countless old and abandoned buildings and replace some of them with new housing and spaces for business operations. I want McKnight to return to the place it once was, and even better. I also have a message of hope for all those who may be feeling discouraged to vote. I've listened to your concerns. I understand them, and I admire your courage to share them. I am hopeful, however, that having listened to my vision, you would take a chance on me and that you would offer me the opportunity to serve you in Parliament. If I fail you, then you sanction me. But here are the questions you have to ask yourself. Are you happy with the representation that you have had for the past 10 years from the other person? Do you think that she has served you well? When times were hard and you needed support, was she there for you? If the answers are no, then it is a sign to make a change in Central Bastille. If you elect me, what I promise you is that on a regular basis, I will be visiting you in the constituency to discuss your concerns and to help guide you to find the solutions. I will visit those who are PAM and those who are Labour because my representation will be colorblind. I will not become a parliamentarian who comes around only at election time. That attitude will change as I introduce my new brand of politics. When I visit the constituency, some may even wonder if elections are coming again so soon. No, it will simply be me doing my job. I have no doubt that others will follow my lead to be more in touch with the people who elect them. Your choice in number 2 on election day is a simple one. On the one hand, you have a young man with a plan, while on the other hand, no one else has put forward any ideas and any vision for your future. This year and beyond must represent a time for change in Central Bastille. Most politicians are concerned about how will they be remembered and what would be their legacy. For me, my legacy should be simple. It should be that I worked hard to serve my God, my family, my country, and the people of Central Bastille. The ideals of service to country is not new to my family. The spirit to serve my people is in my DNA, and it resides in me. As I close, I want to thank everyone who has given me the time to meet and speak to them on the campaign trail. I want to thank my entire campaign team, my family, and my friends. I also want to thank those whom I have never met, but have offered their prayers and encouraging words. Remember, on election day, put your X next to the hat and the name Jonel Powell. My fellow citizens, thank you.